Welcome to Celebrity Investing, your go-to source for insights, tips, and updates on navigating the exciting landscape of personal and global finance. Please like, share, and subscribe for more exclusive content. Maybe you inherited them, or perhaps you dream of a wall of imposing, leather-bound knowledge. We're talking, of course, about massive, multi-volume reference book sets, commonly known as print encyclopedias. They look impressive, filling an entire bookcase and suggesting boundless wisdom within. Generations ago, these collections represented the ultimate home reference source. Buying one was a significant investment for a family's education. Today, however, that investment is a waste of both money and valuable space. Buying an entire set of physical encyclopedias is one of the worst financial and organizational mistakes you can make. The information is stale, the cost is too high, and the utility is virtually zero. Look closely at why these once great repositories of knowledge now belong in the recycling bin, not your shopping cart. The cold hard truth: why print encyclopedias are immediately outdated. The fundamental purpose of an encyclopedia is to provide accurate and comprehensive information. If the content is neither accurate nor comprehensive by the time you open the book, the entire exercise fails. This single flaw makes print sets irrelevant in the modern information ecosystem. Every minute that passes after the ink dries, the books lose value. Information ages differently, the speed of change. Think about how quickly the world moves. Major political shifts happen weekly. New scientific discoveries are announced almost every day. Technology evolves constantly. Today's smartphone design becomes yesterday's relic in months. When you buy a print encyclopedia, you are purchasing a snapshot of the world captured long before the publication date. The time spent researching, editing, printing, and shipping ensures this delay. Anything that happened recently, whether it's a moon landing mission or a change in global health guidelines, will not be in those books. For current affairs, science, or technology, the information is already far behind. If you want timely information, moving at the speed of print is simply too slow for life today. Fact-checking fails when print isn't accurate anymore. Accuracy is the cornerstone of reference material. While publishers of physical encyclopedias employ rigorous editorial standards, the moment a mistake is found or new evidence emerges, they cannot fix it instantly. They must wait years for the next edition, if one ever comes out. Compare this to digital sources, which allow experts to correct entries within hours or even minutes. A historical date is wrong, it is fixed immediately online. A new species is discovered, the digital entry is updated instantly. The physical encyclopedia remains frozen in time with its errors and omissions intact. If your primary goal is to retrieve the most current and accurate facts available, print encyclopedias are inherently unreliable due to the sheer delay of the publishing cycle. Who needs shelf space? The hidden cost of storage. A typical encyclopedia set occupies a significant amount of cubic footage. This space requires a sturdy bookshelf and is often placed in visible areas of the home. In an era where many people live in smaller apartments or aggressively declutter, shelf space has become premium real estate. These sets are extremely heavy, making them difficult to move during relocations. That space could house novels, display artwork, or hold a compact home office device. Books attract dust and can suffer damage from humidity or pests. Why dedicate dozens of square inches of precious shelf space to information that is available instantly on a lightweight tablet or smartphone? The physical bulk of these reference books translates into a hidden cost that far outweighs any perceived benefit. Money talks. The financial nightmare of old reference books. Many people assume that because something is old, substantial, and was once expensive, it retains value. This is a common misconception, especially concerning modern, mass-produced reference materials. If you are considering these sets as an investment or hoping to recoup costs later, prepare for disappointment. The $0 price tag. What resellers really pay. If you own a set manufactured anytime after the 1960s, its resale value is zero in the secondary market. These were produced in massive quantities, far exceeding current demand. Resellers, antique dealers, and used bookshops generally avoid them because they take up huge amounts of storage for items nobody wants to buy. These massive sets often end up at charity shops that refuse donations due to disposal costs. Library book sales see them sit unsold through multiple events until they are discarded. Online marketplaces list them for $1, accompanied by shipping costs 10 times higher, and even then, they rarely sell. The sheer volume of these unwanted books means the market is saturated. No matter how pristine your set looks, you won't make money selling it. Collectors beware. Modern sets don't become priceless antiques. It is important to distinguish between truly rare historical documents and common, mass-market publications. Extremely old, hand-bound, or early 18th century encyclopedias like Diderot's works are valuable because they are scarce. They are artifacts. Modern encyclopedias printed from the mid-20th century onward were produced industrially in enormous quantities. They are neither rare nor historically significant. Simply waiting for a common set to become old will not turn it into a valuable antique. The supply massively outstrips any potential collector demand. The true cost of free, dealing with heavy clutter. Sometimes someone gives you a set of encyclopedias for free, hoping you will take a burden off their hands. Even when the initial purchase price is zero, there are practical expenses associated with ownership. If you relocate, you must pay professionals to pack, lift, and transport these heavy boxes. This adds undue weight and cost to every move. If you attempt to sell the set, you spend hours photographing, listing, and dealing with potential buyers who offer nothing. If you cannot donate them, you may incur recycling or disposal fees to get rid of the bulk responsibly. The effort, weight, and eventual cost of disposal make these sets a liability, not an asset, even if they arrived free. The best approach is to avoid them entirely. You've just seen why print encyclopedias, though nostalgic, have little real worth in the digital age. Stay tuned for part 2. Stay tuned and continue to watch our videos to gain valuable insights into the world of finance. Subscribe, like, and share to continue your journey to financial success.